Good morning. Happy Monday to you. This is your girl, Coach O, the founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I help you to build unshakable confidence. I help you to stop procrastinating and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. Happy Monday. It is truly a blessing. Good morning, Toshiba. Thank you so much for joining. Toshiba, you need to put a profile picture on your page. Put a profile picture on your page. People need to know who you are. Social media is so tricky that, people will, when people don't know who they're talking to, they'll stop talking to them. So put a profile picture on. Good morning, T-Keys. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining. Go ahead. Go ahead and hit the share button. Let's go ahead and invite someone. Thank you so much, Toshiba. Go ahead and invite someone. If you would please hit the share button and we gonna rock and roll. I am super excited. We only have a couple of more days here in 2019. I pray that you are gearing up. I pray that you are already ready for 2020. I pray that you have an amazing lineup for what you want, what you're going to do, what you're going to have, what you're going to be, who you're going to impact, places that you're going to go. You have to be prepared for this type of stuff. You have to be prepared for this type of stuff. Good morning, Corvette. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning, Nikita. Thank you so much for joining. My question for you this morning is, what are you willing to pay to get what you want? What are you willing to pay to get what you want? And one thing you have to be willing to pay is a little time. You're going to have to make an investment in your dreams. You're going to have to make an investment in yourself. You're going to have to alter your plans. Because see, other people will have plans for you and your life. And you're going to have to put some stuff to the side in order for you to live the life of your dream. So as we get ready to approach this new decade and this new year, what are you willing to pay in order to live the life of your dream? A lot of time has been wasted. A lot of money has been wasted. We've had a lot of hard days. We've had a lot of disappointing days. We've had a lot of discouraged days, but we have the opportunity to live the life of our desires, not just of our dreams. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining. We have an opportunity to live the life of our desires. I'm talking about the desires that you have when you woke. I'm talking about the desires that you have when you're conscious, when you are aware of what it is that you want. You have an opportunity to live that life. Nothing and nobody really can stop you. I am super excited about the new year. I'm excited about today, let alone the new year. I am excited about today because if I don't even make it to 2020, I am just as grateful. I am just as excited about December the 30th, 2019, because I am living the life of my desires. I am living the life of my dreams. I'm willing to put it all on the table. I'm willing to put it all on the table, even if it means losing some people, leaving some people. I'm willing to put it all on the table. A lot of people are afraid to walk away from some things that are no longer serving them. They are afraid to walk away from some people that are no longer serving them. And it's not all the time that they're holding you back. You're holding yourself back. When you identify the lies that you tell yourself for being with those people, it's not they're holding you back. Nobody have a chain around your neck. Nobody have you in locks without a key. It's the mindset that you have and the reason why you say that you can't leave and you got to stay there. It doesn't matter if it be your kids, your boo, your bae, your family, your job. It doesn't really matter what it is. In the end, is what we tell ourselves about it. I am a parent of, I have, good morning, Pastor Jeffrey, continuous prayers for you. God bless you, and I pray that God will heal you speedily. God bless you. I travel with my kids, and for somebody, they may like, well, I can't go because of my kids. No, I'm going to go with my kids. Don't use your kids as an excuse. You have to do what you have to do. They may not be able to go to do what you're doing, but they have an opportunity to be exposed to seeing different things, going to different locations, and there's places that they would be exposed. Your exposure is your expansion. When you see other things, it gives you an idea that there are other things possible than what you see day to day. So I travel with my kids. They may not be a part of everything that I'm a part of, and they may not be in everything that I'm in, but I take my kids with me, and I don't use my children as an excuse as to why I can't go. That's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. And a lot of people will say, well, I have this young daughter. Now, I'm a single parent. But you got to ask yourself, what cost are you willing to pay to live the life of your dream? Because you may be inconvenienced today. You may be inconvenienced today because you're mapping out the life of your dream for tomorrow, but you can't use your family as an excuse for your future. Good morning, Anthony. Thank you so much for joining. So what are you willing to do? And I think a lot of times people will use the wife, they will use the husband, they would use their wives, their husband, they will use their children, they use their finance, they use it as an excuse. But the money is not a problem. Money is easy to be found. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you so much. Money, it can be found. A lot of times we say we don't have the money. I don't have the money to invest in it. I don't have the money to go to that. I don't have the money. You can find the money if you want to. And I can give women probably about 5 things right now. You can stop getting your hair done. You can stop getting your nails done. You can stop getting your feet done. You can stop buying your lashes, and you can stop buying foundation. And I know for somebody, they say they need all that, they gotta have all that. That's my money. But you're spending money when you can be investing money. Where after a while, you can buy all the hair you want. You can do all the nails you want. You can do all the footwork you want. You can get all the MAC makeup you want. You can get all the lashes you want. But there is a time in life where you have to make a sacrifice in order to get what you want tomorrow. You have to sacrifice some stuff today. Good morning, Anterica. Thank you so much for joining. But when we always say we don't have it, you got it. You got it. We eat out all the time. You got it. You buy clothes all the time. You got it. I don't buy a lot of clothes. I buy a lot of church. I have a lot of church clothes, and the Lord blesses me. Sometimes people bless me with church clothes, with dresses and things, and I thank God for that. And it's not because they think that I need them, because I have more than I have room to put them. But I don't buy a lot of everyday clothes. Good morning, Apostle Cannon. Thank you so much for joining. I wear t-shirts and the same 3 or 4 pair of pants. I wash them and make sure they clean. I don't give a flip about what people have to say about that. Because while you buying new clothes to impress people that don't matter, you can't go to places that you've never experienced in order for you to be exposed to what's possible. You worried about clothes to sit up in the house. Oh, y'all not going to say nothing to me. But you have to say, I am willing to sacrifice today in order for me to grow and be and have and do tomorrow. And see, some people, they'll look at me and think, oh, she wear the same 2 or 3 t-shirts. I got more than 2 or 3 t-shirts. But I don't care about what you think. I have had a life fulfilled of experiences that some people can't say they had. But it was choices that I made. You have to be willing. You have to be willing. But if you purchase clothes and you purchase cars and you purchase houses and you purchase jewelry and you purchase all the latest and the greatest, and I pray that I don't start crying, because I'm a crybaby. I pray that I just feel it coming on, because I look at my Christmas gift. I got this Apple Watch for Christmas from my kids, right? But what I thought about as I was reflecting 3 days ago, what I thought about is, and even these AirPods, these things on my AirPods, what I thought about is I was gifted things that my children, they well knew that I can afford to buy, right? I had some earpieces. They were toe up, y'all. I got them for Mother's Day from one of my daughters. But I sit them on the bed, and as I jumped up on the bed, I didn't know that they was there, and I broke them. I broke them after having them like 2.5 months, 3 months, right? I forgot when it was, but I told you all about it. Listen to me. Listen. I could have afforded to buy a new earpiece. I chose not to. I taped them up. I glued them up. They still worked. But for somebody, they're probably much. Oh, she knows she wrong for that. No. But for my birthday, my kids bought me these AirPods. They knew I could have bought AirPods. And I knew I could have bought AirPods. Right? But I didn't just go run out and buy me some more because mine was broken. I needed them. Most of my day is on the phone. But they still worked. This is my point. I was willing to sacrifice and look like a fool to some people because in the last 4 to 5 months, I have made tremendous investments, not only in me, but in my business. But see, a lot of us, we don't want to sacrifice everything because we want to impress people that's not even impressed. Not even worth trying to impress. They in the same shoes that you are. They bought their last outfit trying to impress you, and you didn't even recognize that they had it on. They're in the same place trying to figure out how is it that they're going to pay their bill? How was they going to do what they was going to do for Christmas? How was they going to do certain things? And I know for me, I do so much for other people that a lot of people don't even know about. And I know that the Lord is going to bless me for what I do. I sacrifice what I could pay for myself. Good morning, Camelia. Good morning, Bruce. Thank you so much for joining. I am a firm believer that what we make happen for others, God will make happen for us. So I don't have to say, well, I don't need nobody to do, and I don't want anybody. Sometimes people do for you, not because of you need it, because they know when they sow into your life, they're sowing into fertile ground. When I think about the Queen Sheba, when she went and she wanted to go and check on all the things that she had heard about Solomon, you know that I want to see. I want to see is what I'm hearing good. I want to see if what I'm hearing right. Is it true? Do he have all this stuff? See, when she went over there with herbs and spices, and she went over there with gold and silver. She went over there with stuff. It wasn't because he was outdoors. It wasn't because he was hungry. It wasn't because he didn't have no clothes. When she went over there, she was impressed, boo. She was looking at the people that worked with him and worked for him. She looked at how they stood, and she looked at how they felt, and she looked at how they was dressed. She looked at the food they ate. She looked at how the table was spread. She looked at the building. She looked at the house. She looked at all the furniture that was within it. It didn't look like he needed, but she wanted to be a blessing. Good morning, Tyria. But see, a lot of us, we so selfish, and we feel like, oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this, and I got to do that. Huh? I have an employee in Pakistan. I have 10 women that I'm helping to build their skills in Pakistan. I have 24 people in one house that I'm feeding in India. I have 14 that I sponsor in Uganda. So I can make the sacrifice for others, and others make sacrifices for me. But if you don't never put anything out, you cannot expect for anything to come in. And I know a lot of times when we get ourselves in a situation, we'll tell ourselves that we're the one that do this and we do that, but then nobody knows what we do. But sometimes we do things. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me. Good morning, Elwood. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all not going to talk to me. My question for you today is, what are you willing to do to live the life of your dream? Sometimes you can sow yourself. You can sow yourself out of debt. God is still a miracle working God, supernatural God. things will happen that you had no clue that would happen. But see, a lot of us, we're not willing to do anything. So selfish and self-centered, and then people wonder why they're not blessed. Amen. Amen. So with this watch, I just had tears just ran in my eyes. I said, now, I just thank God. And these AirPods, I thank God that my children bought me things that they knew I could afford to buy. They knew I could afford to buy them. They knew. They knew. That's so true, Coach. Every time I bless the women and men of God, I've been really blessed. I love being a blessing. Yes, we can't beat God blessing other people. We can't beat God giving. What you make happen for others, yes, God will make happen for you. So I want you, before you go in your 2020, you got today and tomorrow, midnight, it's going to all be over. I want you to really think about today and all day tomorrow. What are you willing to sacrifice to live the life of your doggone dreams? What are you willing to give in order to get? And I'm not talking about you giving because you're expecting, but I'm going to tell you this. You have a lot of people say, well, I don't give, they expect anything. That's crazy to me. Because I don't see the farmer sowing seeds and not expecting for a harvest to come up, because that would be just crazy. That would be just crazy, vain work. Why would you put some seeds out there and not expect for something to come out? Why would you put some seeds out there and not expect for something to come up? Why would you put some seeds out there and not expect for something to come through? Why would you put some seeds out there and not expect for you to come over some stuff, to get around some stuff, to get through some stuff? You put seeds out there with a mind of expectancy. Why is it that you put seeds out there and say, well, I don't expect nothing? I don't put my seeds out there not expecting nothing. I may not expect it from the person that I sowed the seed in. I may not expect it from the way that I put it down in. I don't expect my seed to come back up the way my seed went down. But I expect for my seed to be multiplied. My seed to be bigger. I expect for it to be better. Because see, when you are multiplied, it said be fruitful and multiply. And see, the more that it is fruitful and the more that it's multiplied, the more that I'm able to do. So I pray that in 2020, that you would have a different attitude. Sow your way. Yesterday I told you all, and I know a lot of y'all didn't do it. I know a lot of y'all didn't even do it. I know, we get excited about the word. We get excited about information. When somebody give you an instruction, you don't follow that. We get all wooed and moved with stuff. But stuff don't matter if you're not doing anything with it. Information, it don't matter if you're not implementing it. Right? I told everybody, I said, sow an extra seed on yesterday. Sow a seed somewhere. In my spirit, some of y'all didn't do it. Some of y'all didn't do it. I know you didn't do it. I know you didn't do it. I know you didn't do it. How I know? Don't worry about how I know. I know you didn't. Sow a seed. Sow a seed. Sow a seed. You got today and you have tomorrow. Yesterday, all of my little offerings, some of them I doubled, some of them I added more to. But every offering that I gave, which I gave Sunday school offering, I gave benevolence offering, I gave my tithes and offering, and then I gave a fellowship offering. So 5 offerings. Every offering that I gave on yesterday was an increase. Some of them was double. Yeah. Some of them was a 30 to 40% increase normally over what I normally do. And not to brag, but when I calculate and see that I can give well over 5 figures to my church, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Do I look like it to some people? No. Does it matter? No. Because see, the money that I would buy a t-shirt or a pair of pants or some shoes to impress you with, I'm blessing the house of God. Blessing the people of God. Blessing those babies over in India. Blessing the women in Pakistan. I blessing, a donation to another area in Pakistan. Not to impress you, but to let you know what could happen if you would not be so tight, so stingy, so selfish, so self-centerish. If you want more, do more. If you want more, do more. And watch how he bless you. It is what you do that's going to change your life, not what you talk about. Not what you say, not what you wish, and a lot of times, not even what you pray. Because see, faith without works is dead. You done prayed, and you sitting there, you done prayed, and you sitting there when you done been told to get up, go through the door, daughter, get up, go over there and do that, get up and do that, be a blessing to this person. No, I ain't going to be blessing, I'm not going to be blessing her, I'm not going to be blessing. See, we'll mess up our stuff with our mouth. Shut up. Shut up. Don't go into 2020 with that foolishness, gossiping about people, about stuff that's not your business. Shut up. I know that offends some people because you don't want nobody to tell you nothing. Can't nobody teach you nothing. Can't nobody do this. You know, all this and that. That's why you where you are. But it's time for us to have a different perspective if we want our life to change. Look, I'm getting ready to get out of here. And good morning, Joe. Thank you so much for joining. Look, if you're interested in joining Empowering 8 number 3, we're kicking off in February. Don't wait to lock in your spot. I only have 4 more. You go, girl. Shut up. Yes. Shut up. We only have 4 more slots. 4 slots. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Don't say you wish you. Don't ask me when I'm starting another one. Get in this one. Make the investment. And I didn't to kick you this is what I was gonna say anyway. God told me you all have 2 days left. Make the investment in yourself. 2020, do something different than you did. Shut your fat mouth. Some of us talk too much. Nobody gives a fat baby what you think. Amen. If you hear my testimony, come on now, somebody. Come on. But if you're interested in Empowering 8 number 3, we're kicking off February the 1st. Lock your spot in now. Don't wait till you get your taxes. Don't wait till you go get your nails done, your hair done, and you go buy nothing new. Make an investment in yourself today. I should be crying, blaming people. You got to leave, you know, we have to take responsibility. In our adult life, we got to take responsibility for ourselves. There's nobody's fault that we're where we are but our own. If we not living the life of our dream, it's nobody's fault but ours. You can't blame your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your granddaddy, your old boss, your teacher, your this, your that. If you in your 30s or your 40s, your 20s, and you or your 50s and your 60s, and you still talking about why you ain't where you are because of what somebody did and what said, the devil is a liar, and his mama is too. But I would not hate ever again. No way in 2020. I'm blessed in 2020. Start December the 30th, Joe. Today, because when we have an issue with people, we have the wrong thoughts in our mind and our hearts, and God is not blessing the little work that we're doing when our heart is not right, when our minds is not right, when our words are not right. We got to do the right thing and pray for those that are not. Pray for those that has come against us. I mean, and mean it. Mean well by them. Wish them well. Pray that they do well. Want them to do well. Because see, one thing about it, no matter what they did and what they say, they can't stop what God started. They can't stop what God says is gonna be. Don't take your past into your 2020. Don't do it. No, don't do it. So look, if you're new to me, this is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Volume Incorporated, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. I want to say you rock. Empowering 8 1 and 2. Glad you all are here, stuck out with me. Empowering 8 is ending on tomorrow. Empowering 8 1 is ending on tomorrow. It has been an amazing journey. It has been an